So let's go ahead and get going. You're going to have the opportunity to get over 300 videos of education. Scan the QR code and then you have access to some shopping and some discounts. So just go ahead and take advantage of that. Now when you're opening this Burmax package, we are going to very carefully, because you can and will cut some of the items from inside. Okay, very carefully. You're gonna cut it, making sure you don't cut anything from the inside. It's plastic, a bag, and then there's tape wrapped all the way around. Okay, so please carefully, you can take the little flyer out. Please carefully open the package. Okay, so let's begin. This is going to be a long video. Okay, first thing that we have is going to be our mat. Okay, this is the mat. We literally use it every single day. This is the mat that we use. We put down to work on top of. So it's a daily thing. Again, write your name on every single thing. Okay, with a Sharpie. Everybody has the same stuff. Okay. This is a silicone mat. Okay, it is stretchy, it is acetone resistant, it doesn't really mess up much unless if you really beat it up. You have to keep this clean, okay? This mat, don't lose it. Literally, we use it every day, okay? This mat, we do a lot of things on here, but then we also use it as our surface protector, like a tabletop cover like we did in facials, okay? So, put your name on it. It gets very dirty because it's silicone and it picks everything up. Rinse it in warm water and let it dry and it'll be just fine. Okay, so you have your mat. The second mat that you have is going to be this mat right here. So this is going to be your nail art mat, okay? It's just the plastic, it's like a folder, right? It's just black and plastic. This goes actually in your binder because it doesn't fit in there. Alright, you have a nail bag, a clear nail bag that, oh I don't see the opening on the other side, that you are going to be able to use to haul around supplies that you're going to bring back and forth from home to school. Okay, it's pretty big, it's pretty wide, it gives you a good amount of space. There are some times when we are working on acrylic, so you carry your acrylic things around here. It's transparent, so it's easy for you to find things. It's plastic, so it's easy for you to clean because a lot of the acrylic dust will get loose and you'll be able to clean it. There's an inside pocket, or no, an outside pocket as well, so you can utilize this bag. Okay, we use this bag a lot. Next thing that you have is going to be your nail swatch. These are your nail swatches. We use these a lot. Okay, these are the short nail tips. You have your nail tip slicer. I've heard that these break pretty constantly, so if they do, I apologize. But this is the catcher and this is the nail tip slicer, and you know what, I just tossed it. Usually it comes with an extra blade, but I guess this one does not. But do not throw this plastic away. This is part of the tool. Okay. You have a bottle. It is a squeezy bottle. Okay, you use these for lashes, but now you have one for manicuring and pedicuring. You have the cheapest of the cheap. Okay, this is the cheapest of the, this is what we practice with. This is the cheapest of the cheap. They're not cute. Don't ever use these on clients. Please don't use them on clients. These are so cheap, but they're little nail art diamonds and gems. Okay, don't take the packaging off because sometimes these don't close well and then your gems fall everywhere. So this is little gem packaging. You do have 2 of these big containers. Now you can take the packaging. You can take the boxes from last year's kit and bring them over to this year's kit, 100%, okay? You're going to want to, so you have more storage options. The small ones came separate, so you know I gave you 2 small ones as well. You're gonna have a roll. Of forms. I'm going to teach you how to use this the first week of school or so, and then you have a test at the end of the school year, or at the end of acrylics to see how fast you are with these. So this is something that we use a lot, and it does stay home. This is a small, oh, I just lost a piece. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it. I just lost a piece. Okay, there you go, right? I was talking about that. So this is a little bottle. Don't tighten it yet, right? We've got to fill it up first. I lost a little piece that's a little cap that goes to it. It's just a cuticle oil container. So there's a little cap here. Don't lose it like I did. And then don't put the lid on yet. Okay, just keep the 3 pieces separate. You can keep it in the baggie. You don't have to take it out of the baggie yet. You have these stands. These stands are for nail art. They make sure you put your name on the bottom, not just across the strip, but each individual one is a square. There's 10 squares in here. Now be careful when you bend them so you don't break them, but they're supposed to slide out. Although sometimes it's very hard to shimmy them out, but let me do it a little bit. You can see how it's kind of off here a little bit. Okay, so they do come apart. I just don't like to take them apart because it takes some are really hard. They just slide in one into the other, kind of like this, and they go together like so, right? So we do use these. These are your nail stands, and see they're very hard, so I don't like to mess with them much, but you have this big bubble. I feel something might have broken. Do be careful when you're unboxing this one. Sometimes they do break. So be careful because there might be glass that's going to fall out. Usually they individually wrap these. They did not this time. So I just inspect them to make sure there's no glass shards. And if there is, be careful not to spread these out on your living room floor, your bedroom floor. This here, okay, is a damping dish for acrylics. And then you have 4 damping dishes here as well. You're going to have this package. And in this package, you're going to have 5 shrimp fingers. With the shrimp fingers, you're going to have a little set of nail tips. Throw them away unless if you want to keep them. These shrimp fingers have an opening where you slide the nail into the opening, kind of like our silicone finger, but these are the hard ones. This is double-sided tape that you can stick this on something. We don't ever do that because it's kind of like that really, you can't unstick it, sticky. But we use these a lot. Okay, so unpackage those. I'm not going to unpackage all of these on camera, but you do have 5 of these. You have a bottle. This is going to be your barbicide bottle. If you're like, oh, it's broken. No, just twist this little thing here. Unlock it, and then you can, it's a lock, right? So just apply it. Then here you have 3 of these bottles. And these are pump bottles. Okay, you have 3 of these. You have a 10-piece set of acrylic paints. Okay, do not save the packaging, y'all. Throw the packaging away. We do not need the packaging. You just need the paints. Now, some of these paints are not mixed. Do not open anything until I tell you to at school. See how like it's like you gotta mix it. Just do not play with anything. Is this glass? No. Do not play with anything. Do not open anything of the individual until you learn it at school. I'm trying to avoid this one because it's like all the tools and it's a lot of little things. So let's move on to this one. Okay. I'm not going to open this because it's going to fall out everywhere, but you have your rings. You can use these rings for your flashcards, okay? You can also use these rings to put these nail tips in there. We use these a lot as well. And it's a big bundle. These are the pointy nail tips. So don't come to me and tell me, Miss, I don't have any. Yes, you do. You have 200. Okay, you have 200. Okay, so these are the soak-off clips. We don't use them a lot, but I want you to have them. Throw the packaging away, y'all. This is to soak off for toes and fingernails, okay? This is to soak off product, okay? So I teach you how to use them, and then that's it. So we typically don't keep these in the box. You keep them home until I tell you to bring them back. So it's empty. You have your French Deep Sea Smile Line tool. This one here, okay? And then you have your product containers. Now we are going to fill this up with different things, and then you can then later use all of these containers for, throw that away, for your skateboard kit your senior year. Take the packaging out, leave the containers in this bag so that if it spills out in the bag, not in your kit, okay? Okay. Now this is the bulky one, okay? This is what I was trying to save for the end because there's a lot of little things in here. Okay, so let's dump out, what did I do wrong? Let's dump out this package, everything in here. And just lay them out and let's just find everything, okay? So brushes with brushes, tools with tools. Sort them out by color, however you want. Okay, let's start with some of the bigger items, okay? You have this little wheel of nail tips. This is for our color project. Do not take it out of the bag. These individual nail tips it's very fragile, and if it bumps and bends, it breaks. I don't have extra. You're gonna have to hot glue gun it together by yourself later. Please do not take this out of the bag and be gentle with this wheel. Okay, be careful with it. Next, let's do this one. This is fiberglass. Okay, it's a product. Leave it in the bag. Just leave it in the bag. This is a little nail brush. You need to take it out. Okay, rough bristles. I believe you have one. I don't remember. I don't think you got one freshman year, but if you did, you can bring it over. Okay, pipettes. Okay, take these out. These are for, we've used these before, but they are for so many different things. So you have 5 of those. Okay, let's do these next. Okay, these are needle nail art pens. When you need the most finest of fine, these are it. Now be very careful. This is a needle. Literally, you can't see the needle. Let me show you. Do not hurt yourself because you can. Be very careful. It is a needle. It will hurt you. It's like one of them pens, right? You push the button in the back on a hard surface, never with your body. You're going to gently, because you can break it, God forbid it then bumps up into your face and lands in your eye or in someone else's eye. You're going to gently tap until the needle goes into the straw, and then that straw, tap it, and when you let go, it goes back into the pen tip. So when you push out, the little straw comes out, and then the needle begins to come out, right? So push to gently push the needle until you don't see the needle and you just see the straw, and then push and let go to push the straw in. This is how your pen should look all the time. So be very careful because it is literally a very sharp and pointy needle. Do this slow. Careful not to break it because it'll ricochet or it'll fall. It will kind of fall into somewhere. It'll hurt you. Just be careful. Okay, nail art spoons. I hope the packaging isn't too loud and the sound is not great. Okay, so you have some little baby spoons. These are hard to come by, so don't lose them. Okay, we use these a lot. Next thing you have, let's go to this one. Let's start with let's do our brushes. Okay, so this is your rhinestone picker. Y'all, it literally is, y'all, it's a packaging item. Whoop, y'all be careful. I lost my little box cutter. I can't find it on the floor. It's packaging, y'all. Throw it away. This little tip here is to protect your wax tip so it doesn't break, because it does easily break. Throw it away, y'all. The only thing I'm going to ask you to keep on here, and you don't have to. I like this. It's just packaging, but I like to keep this on here because if I keep it flat, if it's flat on the table, my wax touches the table and it collects anything it touches. If I'm doing acrylics and I have powder, it gets on my wax stick. So I push this, and this is just packaging material, but I push it to the top, and when I put it down, it's at an angle, or this way, yeah. It's at an angle, and my wax does not touch my surface of the table, right? It's at an angle like that. So you can throw it away. I like to keep it. This does rotate on and off, so be careful, and if it's damaged, let me know. I'll trade you mine for yours, but it's sensitive. You gotta be careful, okay? All right, next brush is this one. You already have one of these in the polygel kit. You now have two. This is probably exactly the same, but you have a spatula and you have the brush. The brush, let's just get rid of the straw, and here you have, be careful when you come in. This is used only for polygel, okay? So you have that brush. All right, let's take a look at this big fluffy brush. This big fluffy brush is going to be your dip powder brush. Now remember the little one with the dip powder product kit we threw it away. It's fine. This is better quality, and it's a big fluffy brush. Do not use this for makeup. Don't use anything for anything other than what I teach you to use it for. This is not for makeup. This is for dip powder, period. That's it. Don't use it. Don't cross use your brushes. Okay, next thing that we have, let's look at, what other brush we have? This small brush. This is your French manicure cleanup brush. It's very small, it's thin, right? And it has a smile line shape for whenever you're doing French tip. The other brush, let's leave the tools for the end. Okay, the other brushes you have are these clear ones. This is a 6-piece nail art brush set. Most of the straws came off with this. Okay, throw the straws away. But you have a variety of types of brushes, okay, for nail art. And then I also teach you how to crimp your brush with these. This is a 5-piece detailing brush set. Squeeze it, most straws will come off. Take the straws, toss them. They look identical, but they're slightly different in size. Okay, nail art. The other 3 brushes that you have are these. These are your acrylic brushes. Now you have a number 2. This is a gel grip. This is ergonomically made to sit in your hand just right. It has got a nice little handle there. Okay, it's not crimped, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Then, and it's plastic. Then you have a round Kolinsky brush. You can take the straw off. Okay, this is the number 2, I think. Or no, this is number, I don't know. I forget the numbers. This is a number 8. This is a number 6, and this is a number 2. Their size in that order. Okay. So 2 wooden ones, one's bigger, one's smaller, one is crimped, one is not, one is flat, one is round, and then the clear one. These are for acrylic. And then you have these. These are your 3-piece dotting and marbling tool set. Okay, they have little dotters at the end. Alright, last thing we're going to do is do our tools. So let's start with our scissors. These are our Stork scissors. They're flat, they're straight. You do have a curved tip scissor you can bring over from your other kit, okay, from freshman year. This one here, this is going to be our, careful because it's pointy on the end when you take this out. Can I get it out? This is going to be our pusher. This has got a pointy tip. and then it's got a flat stick. Okay, this is our metal pusher. Then let's open this one up. This is a huge toenail clipper. It does have a flat blade. Okay. I use this not for toes, but for when we're working with nail tips. Okay, but you can use it on toes if you need to. Then you have a regular nail clipper, and this nail clipper is regular small. Okay. You have your nail, and y'all these slide out. I say that right. These are your nail nippers. Okay, this little bit rotates to the top. So then you have, right, like that. It's a nipper. You then have your C-curve nail pinching tool. And the way it works is you put the acrylic form on with acrylic and you pinch it, and it gives you a really nice sharp line. You then have a rounded pusher. These are all stainless steel, y'all. They're pretty good. It has a little protective tip on it. Y'all, just don't. Okay. It's got a round curve. The other one was flat. See, this one was flat. This one is curved. And then it's got the little C shape on the end. It's got the little spoon. And then this is a gel remover tool. Again, y'all, just throw the tip in. The gel removal tool that helps cleanse and remove the product. Alright, so that's everything. Okay, let's go ahead and recap in the next video while we're packaging. So I'm going to package everything off camera, and then I'm going to put it in the box and we'll kind of show you how to get everything together. Alright, so let's watch our next video.